Hey there, it's Crystal Lopez here from crystalandcomp.com. I'm going to show you how I scored a bunch of cereal for $1.49 a box, how I got this laundry detergent for free, F-R-E-E, how I earned $26.11 in Ibotta money that I get to transfer back to my checking account. Do you have time or money? That's what it comes down to. I know there are ways to get groceries for next to nothing or free. I'm going to show you what I'm learning. I'm consuming all the information. I am doing this so that I can save even more on my grocery budget. And I want to bring you along. All right, are you ready? Let's go. Hello, it is Crystal Lopez here from crystalandcomp.com. How are you doing? So I am on a mission to figure out this Ibotta, Fetch, CVS, Walgreens deal stuff. Like, I want to figure this stuff out because I see all these videos where people are like, the stores are paying them to shop there pretty much. Is this real? How does it work? Do you wait forever to get your money? Like, can you really get a box of cereal for 25 cents? I want to know. I want to know. So I've gone into the first CVS. Lenny thinks I'm crazy. He's like, what are you doing? So I don't want to run to 100 different stores, that's for sure. But I am here I just came in, I dropped one of my teenagers off at work, and there's a CVS right across the street. And so I ran in here, and the deal that I really want is the cereal that's $1.99 a box, plus you get 50 cents off, I think it is, with Ibotta. So they're sold out of all. I mean, there was like one box on the shelf that was left. That was it. So I'm trying, this may be I'm starting this on a Saturday because this is the first time I've really had a chance to sit down, download the app and start reading and like watching other YouTube videos about it. And Saturday's probably the wrong day to start because I imagine by 2:25 Saturday afternoon, everybody's hit all the stores, right? But we're gonna see. There's a couple of other stores here in the area. I believe Walgreens has a similar deal and it's across the street. So I'm gonna go run in there. If I don't find anything there, I'm gonna go to another CVS that's just like 2 miles down the street. I'm not gonna spend $20 worth of gas on this, but I wanna know how this works. I wanna figure out how people are making, couponing today is not your grandma's couponing. Couponing today is not your mother's couponing, right? Like, no coupons come in the paper anymore. Does anybody even get the paper anymore? My husband signed up for the paper. I'm like, why'd you do this? Nobody gets the paper anymore. But Sundays, there's like no coupons in it, right? Anyway, all right, let's see. Let's learn together. Let's see what we can find out there. Okay, so this was literally my first day to do this, and I was trying to like implement everything I was learning. I knew that CVS had cereal for $1.99 a box, okay, specific cereals. And then I knew that Ibotta had these deals where you could get 50 cents off of each box, up to 5 on specific brands. And they were the brands that were $1.99. So that made each box $1.49 after that Ibotta rebate. So then I start calculating, okay, is this cheaper than if I were to buy this stuff at Walmart without these coupons? So like, I'm in this store for over an hour, calculating, crunching numbers, trying to figure out, is this truly the best deal? And honestly, yes, it was a great deal. So to be able to get cereal for $1.49 a box is excellent. Now, if you look at the prices of this cereal when it's not on sale, these cereal boxes are $6 and $7, so $7.59. I would never spend $7.59 on a 10 or 11 ounce box of cereal. Never, 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 never. But if they're running this deal, it makes sense to grab it for $1.49. So there were other things like the Nutri-Grain bars and the Nature Valley granola bars and things like that. And I'm trying to calculate, okay, these are $1.99. But then you also earn, for some of them, you earn additional rewards and bonuses like this here for Annie's. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing here, but I've gone to CVS and Walgreens throughout the years, but only to like grab quick things that I needed. For example, like one of my kids wanted pimple patches. Okay, run into CVS real quick and get it. Or I don't know, little things like Jack and Luke Henry like to go to CVS or Walgreens to spend their allowance money. Or they like to go to the convenience store to spend their allowance money. Because there's like a whole section of candy and, you know, whatever. So I've always felt like everything at CVS or Walgreens if you're going to a pharmacy, I just feel like it's way overpriced. And I knew that you would put your phone number in, and sometimes I would check out and they would be like, you have $2. Do you want to? And I can't remember if it's Walgreens or CVS that would do that. Because to me, they're the same. They're interchangeable, whatever. I always knew CVS gave you a longer receipt. But I've never really paid attention to the fact that they do put things on sale that are competitively priced compared to a Walmart, or even it's comparable to a bulk buying price, okay? Now, obviously, not everything in the store is like that. I really need shaving cream. I've been using conditioner for like 2 weeks instead of shaving cream because I keep forgetting to get shaving cream when I'm at Walmart. And the cheapest place to buy shaving cream is Walmart. I mean, prove me wrong. I don't know. In here, they wanted almost $4 for what I can get at Walmart for $1 and some change. So I just can't do that. I cannot do that. But like this whole CVS thing is an entire deal. Like it's a whole situation. For those of you that don't know, I'm in an industry. First of all, I'm a blogger. I've been working off and on growing YouTube. But the online industry, when it comes to ad money, has been hit significantly, terribly, since I started noticing it in November, which Q4 is supposed to be like your best time. I've been doing this for almost 20 years, okay? Q4 is always our best time. And I started noticing in November that our profits started going down, and by December, profits were really down, especially compared year over year. And by January, it was just like, what has happened? And so I had 15 contractors working for me. Like it's a whole thing. You've got to have employees that can do recipe development, write content, create printables for the education stuff, create all of these things. Like literally, I had 15 contractors working for me. And my business has gone, like currently June right now, 2025 compared to June 2024, my profits are down 84%. I haven't seen this since 2009 when all the banks almost crashed. Like this is crazy. I've had to let go of a lot of my people, and it's been heartbreaking because it impacts them. It's been hard. I've kept like 4 people. And it's just been really difficult. And so that's also part of why I know that it will recover. But it's forcing me to really shave down my budget in every place I can. So I had a nice little savings built up, although I was putting a lot of my money back into my business. And as you can imagine, 15 people working for you, that costs significantly, right? So, you know, I've just made that savings last as long as I could. And now we're at the end of that. Now my husband has his own business. Like we have different entities, right? So, anyway, part of what I pay for in our household, because we pay for different things, and part of what comes out of my budgets is the grocery budget. And so amongst other things, like we have 5 kids still at home, right? So anyway, I have been working since like in January. I sat down and I thought, okay, where are all the ways that I can save money? I know that I can save on my grocery budget. So I've been working hard to like figure out the best ways to save, finding the best deals, creating things to help comparison shop, like doing all of those things, right? Really sitting down and shopping at the cheapest stores. I canceled a lot of our memberships. I canceled and by memberships, I mean, like I haven't renewed my Costco membership, which I really, really want to, but I have Sam's. I had Sam's and Costco. Do I need both? I don't know. I'm trying to prove to myself if I need both. I don't know. I've canceled like my Grove membership. I don't know off the top of my head. I have a whole bunch of things that I've canceled. Most of our online memberships, we've canceled Hulu Live TV. We've canceled, the extra things we were paying for, like the extra HBO, the extra Paramount, like all of those things that add up. I am doing everything I can to just fine tune and lean our budget as much as possible. So initially I leaned my budget in my business. I'm like, okay, after January, February, the ad networks were really expecting things to pick up. And so we went from, $60 RPMs a day to trash. I mean, like, there's some days that my business doesn't even make $100 right now. And that's not okay. Like, I can't support people on that, right? I can't support my family, and other people can't support their families on that. So I started leaning my budget originally, and then by January, February, I realized we've really got to start leaning our home budget. So started cutting. So now we're in June, and I'm like, all right, I'm figuring out where the best prices are for all of the grocery things. I'm figuring out, okay, H-E-B has this cycle for meat sales, so I know that I can go and buy meats for the best prices here. I know that these are the best things to buy at Walmart. I know that these are the best things to buy at Sam's. I know that I've figured all of that out, right? Where before, I always bought in bulk because per unit price is cheaper, but you don't always have the budget to buy everything in bulk, and I get that. So now I'm like, all right, where else can I shave off money? And I see all these videos for people that are utilizing CVS. And I told Kelsey's my stepdaughter. If you don't know that story, go back and watch some of our videos. She's my stepdaughter that we've only known for 8 years. She's amazing and incredible. My husband didn't know she had a daughter. He had a daughter. That's not this video. But anyway, she's like, we live near them now. And we do a lot together. And she works for me. She's one of the only people that's left working for me. Anyway, so I told her the other day, we took the kids to Aquatica yesterday, which that's a membership that I have. That's $54 a month for my whole family. It is great entertainment for my kids. Like, I consider it a field trip. Part of what we do, they get their schoolwork done during the week. If you get your schoolwork done Monday through Thursday, on Friday, I'll take you on a field trip. So, we've got like a museum membership. This year we did not renew our zoo membership. I understand that this video is like totally off topic now, but it's all related. Anyway, we still have our Aquatica SeaWorld membership because we live in San Antonio. So yesterday, and we get a lot of free passes with our membership. So I'm able to take grandkids with us and things like that, right? But that's one of the next things that's going to be cut from our budget if things don't start improving, right? So anyway, and I feel like $54 a month for 2 theme parks, for a family of 7, and it gives us free parking. It gives us free guest members. Like, we drink water when we're there. We don't buy the food when we're there. Now, 2024, 2023, Crystal, yeah, we had a great time. 2025, Crystal, is like we're drinking water, swim. Anyway, so yesterday we were in the lazy river at Aquatica, and I told Kelsey, I said, the next thing I'm going to do is figure out how to get free stuff from CVS. Like, that's my next thing. Okay, so on my way home, there is another CVS, the CVS that I had stopped in for the cereal originally, and they didn't have it. So I stopped back by here because I was like, maybe they will have the detergent, and they did. So I also got to use the $4 coupon that I earned from the other receipt at the other store, making this $5 and some change plus tax made it $6.48, I think. Plus, because I bought this, it offered a $5 extra reward. So that really makes this almost free. It's like $1. So crazy. I get it now. I get it. I see what people are doing. All right. I did a whole recording of this, but honestly, it ended up being a bunch of rambling because I'm still trying to wrap my head around all of this. So I'm going to go over a few of the specifics that I can articulate clearly as I'm new to all of this lingo, language, and all of that, okay? So I got cereal. I ended up with 5 boxes. Most of them are different flavors. I think 2 of them are duplicate flavors. Each of the flavors had their own buy 5 limit, but I couldn't do that because this was all that was there available for me to buy, okay? So I could have bought 5 Lucky Charms, 5 Cocoa Puffs, 5 Reese's, but that wasn't an option. However, so they were not only on sale for $1.99 each, but each box had the 50 cents Ibotta. So I got those for $1.49, and the extra 50 cents per box was placed in my Ibotta account, okay? All right, so this Purex, it was on sale for $9.99. Plus, you get a $5 cash thing that you get to use in another shopping trip. So, on my way home from buying everything else on the table, the location where I bought everything on the table did not have the Purex. It's like they might have the cereal, but they don't have the Purex, or vice versa, right? So, they did not have the Purex. So, I went back to the store on my way home, the first store that I stopped at that didn't have the cereal, and I knew that they had the Purex. So I ran in there and grabbed it, and I used the rewards that were left over that I had earned from everything on the table. I used to buy this. So it was $9.99 plus the rewards that I had. I paid like $1.40 something out of pocket for that, plus earned another $5 that I get to use on a future purchase. And I got back like $3 in Ibotta money. So, but out the door, I paid $1 and some change for the detergent. That's a steal of a deal. I'll take it. Okay, the Nature Valley Crunchy Bars, they were $1.99 a piece. That was part of the extra big deals that was going on. They considered that part of the extra big deal, similar to the cereal. So those were $1.99 each. The Nutri-Green bars ended up being $3.98 a piece, I think, after all of my rewards and Ibotta and offerings and all of that, okay? The fiber bars that are back there, they were $1.99 per box. The Annie's, it was a promo where you buy 4 and then you get like $1 off, plus it earned additional stuff as well. It earned the extra cash bucks or whatever, I think. But also there was an extra bonus with the Annie's that I earned aside from the $1 off for the 4 boxes. So also I had earned a $5 reward from Ibotta from using someone's referral link. I ended up earning the next day another $5 for going to CVS 2 times 24 hours apart, or going one day and then waiting 24 hours and going another day. And really, I didn't even know I could earn that, but it just played out that way because I was looking for more cereal. So as I'm going along, I'm earning all of these extra bonuses. So the Annie's had an Ibotta rebate, cash back, but it also had a bonus deal too. All right, let's talk about the Pantene. So the Pantene was buy one, get one 40% off. You could do smaller sizes or larger sizes. I opted for the size that was on the table because Luke Henry and Jack's bathroom needed shampoo and I need conditioner. So I got this size. This is the way that I did it. And we ended up getting them for, it was like $12 and some change total for the 2 of them. Okay. So that was a deal to me. All right, now the Olay. So these were, say, $4 on 2. That was a digital manufacturer's coupon. Plus, when you get 2, you earn $4 in extra bucks rewards. All right, so that was the $4 was part of what I used when I went to the next CVS to buy the Purex. Okay, so I bought 2 of these, saved $4 off, plus earned $4. That's pretty awesome. I paid very little for those. And when you break it down by 6 bars times 2 is 12 bars. Like, I'm paying significantly less than what I would pay buying the same thing at Walmart. All right. Here's the way that I see this. There's a lot of different ways to take your bargains and cash in on them. It's like playing poker. Okay. I have brothers and my parents, they are all really good at playing poker. When you lay down your cards, and you're not very good at it, and you lay down your cards and you say, I have a full house, okay? Everybody calls their hand, right? And then when it's over and you lose, they're like, well, really in your hand, you had X, Y, and Z, and you would have won the game if you would have said that. There are so many different scenarios for presenting this stuff, okay? Here is the way that I cashed in and allowed myself to get things the cheapest way that I could see fit to get them. All right, so the Nevia. These were spend $20 on Nevia, specific Nevia products, and you earned a $10 extra bucks reward as well. So of course I took them up on that offer too. All right, so by the end of this shopping trip, I had earned $26.11, and I bought a money that will be transferred into my checking account after I've had my account for at least 7 days, and I connect a checking account to it. Like, it is money back to me. I'm going to leave a code below for you to join. If you join, you will get $5 just like I did. And you can earn extra bonus things and all the things. Like, we could do this together. Isn't that fun? Yes, you should totally sign up. I'm also going to leave a link to my Fetch referral code. Both of these codes are referral links. I will get a benefit from it. You will get a benefit from it. You should totally do it. All right. So I'm not going to tell you that I saved. I think my receipts, if I added it up, it would say I saved $100 and something at CVS between these couple of hauls that are here. It's inflated pricing, but I will tell you what I did truly earn and save, and by cashing in all of the things, right? I'm not going to go off of the inflated price. I'm going to go off of this is how much I paid, and this is how much I earned in extra things that go back into my account or that I get to use in another place, okay? All right, I've got more of this stuff coming up. I scored more stuff. I've got some Walgreens stuff that I scored. After I kind of figured out CVS, I was like, okay, I'm ready to learn the next store. So I am doing it. I've got a video with that. I've got some more stuff coming up for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and share with me what you know, because you probably know even more about this than I do. I am a sponge right now. I want to learn all about how to get free detergent and cereal for $1.49. Okay? All right, guys, y'all have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.